Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today is time for update for EB-5 program. What's going on with processing time, what's going on with the project, any updates, any insights. It's going to be all in this video. At the end of this video, you'll be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case. Let's go. Alright, it's been a while we've been talking about EB-5 program, and let's rewind and remember what exactly EB-5 program is. There are two major parts, the active investment and passive investment. In the active investment, you invest $1,050,000 in your own new enterprise, and within 2 years after you get your first green card for the entire family, you have to create 10 permanent jobs for the US citizens, green card holders, or people with a work permit, right? So this is in a nutshell what you're gonna do for active investment in EB-5 program. The passive investment side is a little bit different. You don't have to actually do anything. You have to give your money to the American developers. They called regional centers. They are certified and accredited by the US government, and they do all the job. They have a project, they have 10 jobs for the US employees, and they do the investment, and basically you just chilling on the beach, you go to a Ventura Mall, you go to Miami Beach, you enjoy your life, and everything is good. And in 5 to 7 years, you'll be getting your money back. The biggest difference between active investment and passive investment. With the active investment, everything depends on you, how well you perform, how well you invest and run the business. On the passive side, everything depends on other people who is doing the investment for you. And if you pick the proper regional center, and it's very possible to do. We work on with the best regional centers in the United States of America where the risks are minimum. You're not only getting your green card, but you're also getting your money back with little interest on it, maybe 0.5%, maybe 1%, but it's not about that. So these are two major parts for EB-5 program. Of course, there is like little hybrid and there's like different things that can happen, but for your understanding, this is your own project and this is somebody else's project, active and passive. $1,050,000, $800,000. No return on money unless you're successful. Return your money in 5 to 7 years if everything is good. So major differences, right? So you need to understand that. More than 90% of people in the world who are choosing this program, they go with the passive, right? And I don't blame them. You give your money to someone else, that may be a little bit, that may be a problem, right? But if those are reliable people, reliable companies, then you have really good life, you're getting your green card, you most likely getting your investment back, and you do nothing for it. However, there is one major thing that combines all types of EB-5 program investment, and that is, you tell me, 1, 2, 3, right, the proof of funds. You have to prove that the money that you invest has a legal origin. What's legal origin? Well, your salary, your dividends, the sale of business, your inheritance, your credit, and everything else, the sale of assets. However, we have to show how you made the money to invest in those assets. Everything that has a legal source of origin. And we also have to prove how that money moved from the original source of origin to where that money is right now. And from where that money is right now, we have to make a transfer either to your US entity if it's an active investment, or to the regional center, trust, escrow account if it's a passive investment. And that you paid all the taxes for that money. So this is really important to understand, these 3 distinct steps to show the proof of your funds. I'm specializing with these visas. We always help our clients to show the best and easiest and simplest path from the original funding to the EB-5 program, right? We'll find the best way to show that this is legal, this is good, that's what the immigration officer wants. Okay, you remember that in this year is a landmark year for this type of program. Why? Because we had a reform of EB-5. However, the reform happened in May, but now is end of 2022. So what's going on? How did the reform affect the whole process? Well, we don't know. And we just could finish this video. Well, we don't know because only in September we started filing the cases under new reform. Why? Because there was a bunch of lawsuits between regional centers and USCIS, and the federal court got involved, and the judges got involved, and then there was a settlement. So long story short, only in September we were able to file the new cases. And because the new law says 6 to 8 months of processing time for these type of filings, we don't know if USCIS is gonna fulfill the requirements into the law, right? We don't know that. We do filing constantly, and what I see, the difference between what it was in September and what's going on now in November, December of 2022 is that we have less spots available in the regional centers. You have to watch my other videos to understand, but in short, the United States of America gave additional visas for this year for China, for India, for Vietnam, for Brazil, and other countries who were the champions of this program. Because of that, the wait time for these countries dropped from 15 years to 7 to 8. Citizens of those countries are not willing to wait for 15 years, but they're willing to wait for 7 to 8 years. Those spots in the regional centers got absorbed really quickly. I can tell it for sure because I talk to the regional centers representatives almost on a weekly basis, and I know what's going on. However, there's still new projects are coming up, and some of them are really good. So if you're thinking to participate in this program, you have to act now to secure a spot in a really good regional center. Okay, so what's new? One of the congressmen from California introduced a bill to fight the backlog in EB-5 program. So it's just a bill, it's not the law. We still have favorable processing time according to the new reform. However, the old backlog is still there. There's like thousands and thousands of cases that needs to be resolved. I still have clients from 2019 that are waiting for their cases to be resolved. That's because they didn't qualify for the new reform, and we don't know if they're gonna be grandfathered in this new program, or they're gonna go by the old processing time, and we don't know that. We only have a hope the new cases that we're going to file this year and next year and 2025 and so on, they will be resolved within 6 to 8 months, and that would be great. So if that bill passes, there will be more resources to resolve the old cases and give the new resources to the new cases. So maybe the immigration services will give us finally the expedited process that where we pay extra and we can file those cases right away. If you want to participate in this program and you can prove, or you think you can prove, the origin of your funds, and then you want to choose between active and passive, I can give you a free analysis of your case. How to get that? Go down below this video in the description. You'll find the link to the questionnaire that I prepared for you. Please give me as many details as you can, so I give you the free analysis within 48 hours. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, ask questions, I'll definitely get back to you. Press the like button if you like the content of this video, and also subscribe to my TikTok and to my Instagram in English. The links are gonna be down below this video. I am Stanislav Shamayev, the lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.